So it's agreed then. The only chance we have is to follow the right-hand wall and hope that that leads to the way forward.
Yes, it's all we can see right now, so we'll move on my mark. And go! Quickly, we must... There we go! Easy!
You know I was holding my breath the entire time. That was terrifying. You weren't the only one that was afraid. Wait, Valendra? You were afraid of that? I am not fearless, Sandstar. Often do I feel fear, but I face threats regardless. That is bravery. I suppose so. Let's promise to never fall victim to one of these kinds of traps ever again.
You know you can't promise that. The dungeons we explore will have the traps they have regardless.
I know, but we can hope.
Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Dark Moon. And when last we left off, oh, you bet I'm going to be saving after that, because that was a tricky puzzle. The 2 floors of pits combined make a tricky challenge. Let us move forward and hope that that is the last we will see of that. Stairs down? Gladly we will go down these stairs, and hopefully there will not be enemies that will make us going down here a difficult prospect. No enemies so far, nothing so far. Just a teleporter, and something behind it. Let's have a look at that first. I see a ring and a key, a crystal key. We have all the keys that we need. As for the ring, I will identify it. Let's see what it can do. This, I believe, is a ring of feather falling. We found one of those in the sewers of Waterdeep. I already have one of those. You may have it. I shall indeed take it. It appears that I have 2 rings that do exactly the same thing.
What, you mean you had 2 rings of sustenance the entire time?
Yes, I don't think they're magic stacks either.
Can I have the ring of sustenance?
If you wish it.
Good. Excellent. Who wants this ring? I'll take it, I suppose. I suppose there's no way we can move now except forward through that teleporter. Yes, the teleporter. Let us rest first at the very least. There might be dangerous threats beyond.
That is a sound idea. We'll rest indeed, and we're going to save. I know I saved just after getting past that pit, but we now have 2 rings of sustenance and some rings of feather falling. Well, an extra one anyway, which means that Rune and Valendra won't take damage from falling down pits. At least that's how I think it will work. Let's move forward, and we are back here. We can go through here, and we have the keys to move forward. The lock mechanism partially works. Yes, indeed, that entire floor was get back to here with 2 keys. And before we go up the stairs, I am definitely going to do a lot of buffing. We're going to have haste ready and cast. We're going to have protection from evil. We're even going to have blur. Just so that Rune is a little harder to hit, we're also going to have prayer. And do you have... You don't have shield. I should think about having shield ready on you. And bless. And I'm going to have your magic ready, because I'm afraid of what we're going to find up there. And I might as well save. I've done all this buffing. If we die horribly, at least I won't need to do it again. There we go. Are we ready? As ready as we'll ever be. Let's go. Going up indeed. And this leads us over to this floor. And oh dear, enemies that I definitely want to fireball. They are affected by fireball, that's good. And they're affected by melee attacks, which is good. They look like undead, but we're not going to presume that they are undead. They don't seem able to hit us right now. I don't know if that's because of protection from evil or not. What were those things? They appear to be some kind of apparition. I hope they're only apparitions. They looked a lot like undead to me. If they're undead, I can turn them. But I won't try that until we're in a desperate situation. This led to somewhere dangerous, no doubt. Oh, likely. There's a teleporter back at the very least. Let's move forward. I wonder if these ghost servants of Drans we are fighting are souls of people he has tortured and killed. I highly hope not. It's unfortunately more likely than you think. A lightning bolt might help, though, dealing with the ones that are behind this one. I doubt there were any. Tortured and killed. It's sensible to think that. They did torture me. It was...
It's best you don't speak of it. Let's move forward, and hopefully we won't find any more of them. There's another one. Spoke too soon, eh? At least we have the magic to deal with them. They do hit quite hard, as we could see there.
Nothing I can't handle. Let's keep moving.
A door. I think resting might not be a bad idea, or at the very least healing. Healing I agree with. There we go. You're feeling a little better already, no doubt.
My magic is becoming less effective as we further go up this tower. It is only a sign that I'm getting stronger, Lilanva. Do not worry yourself about it. I will ready my spells so that we can deal with those strange apparition things.
A good idea. We'll need all the spellcasting we can get, I'm sure. It's very quiet in here. And another one of those.
I guard the entrance to the Medusa's labyrinth. I am here to warn you of the danger which lies beyond. The walls of the labyrinth are magical, shifting and changing. They seal and reveal snake-like passageways before your eyes. Beware the tortured souls who roam the halls, for it has been a long time since they have had visitors. You are not ready. You must possess the 6 enchanted shields. Only then do you stand a chance. Nevertheless, I will grant you passage to the great hall beyond. Are you sure you wish to enter?
I think we need to equip all of those shields before we face the Medusas beyond. I believe it may be Medusae, but either way, we should equip them. We're not yet ready.
The Medusa's labyrinth is not a place for the unsure.
Let's equip all of them.
That means I'm going to have to remove this weapon.
I'm afraid so.
But I do have this weapon.
Alright, I'll just equip one myself. Put this here.
And I'll have to equip one too. Where do I put this?
I'm sure somebody can hold on to it.
I'll hold on to it for you. Have this shield, Sandstar.
Excellent. I probably won't be able to use this very much.
And I will have one too. I think we are ready now, as ready as we'll ever be for the Medusa.
Yes, beware their petrifying gaze. It is known to be just as bad as the basilisks.
Let's see what this has to say that's different. You have the special items needed to combat these perils, but do you have the courage and skill? Do you wish to enter? We have the courage. We shall see if we have the skill. Then enter, brave ones. One more thing before you enter. The decorative shields will provide you with extra protection against the Medusa's gaze. Each of you must carry one. You may now enter the great hall. The doorway lies to the east.
Turns out it's not Medusae after all, just Medusas. Indeed. The door is open. We must step through. And be careful.
Perhaps we need to put the shields there so that we may progress.
Probably. Hopefully we can take them again. Let's put these here. They are indeed very shiny and reflective. We're going to have to grab them quickly, I imagine, because we want that bonus to resist the petrifying gaze of the Medusas beyond. Don't want to perish to that. That is a sling, not a shield. Okay, the door's opened. Let's quickly grab these back. Because I imagine it doesn't just provide a bonus, it probably also means that if we don't have them equipped, they'll probably just die. I actually want to switch out some of the equipment a bit when we get a better weapon, because right now a +2 axe isn't the greatest. But it's the best we've got at the moment, so we will move on. That's not encouraging to see. I can hear something that we're stepping on. I don't like that. I don't like any of this. You're wise not to... Oh, there's one of them. Watch out. Oh dear.
fortunately, we were able to best the Medusa quite quickly. Is there one? Oh, there's one behind us too. Let's deal with you quickly. There we go. Well, our first encounter went a lot better than I thought it would.
Can that please be the last encounter?
I'm afraid not. Let us explore very carefully.
Keep your wits about you, everyone. They could be anywhere.
We need to explore very quickly, because if these Medusas keep respawning, we're in constant danger. Any one of these Medusas could hit and turn us to stone. Oh, there are two of them, and there's also you. And I think we are in a bit more trouble than I thought we were. Because all of our spells are expiring. That's really bad, but fortunately there's only you. Oh, there's one behind us, isn't there? Yes, there is. I actually will deal with you. Oh, dear. Let's quickly face this way again, because Lilanva is unconscious. One nasty hit from this tortured soul, and she's unconscious. Fortunately, we can bring her back using this holy symbol, but we're going to need to be quite quick about it. Let's use a... Oh, you also have Turn Undead. That's nice. Okay, Lilanva is back. Are you okay?
I'm as well as I can be. That hurt.
To be expected from the tortured souls that were trying to rip us asunder.
Hopefully there's something down here that made going this way worth it.
I'm afraid not. There's nothing here but danger.
Great, just what I always want to find. Danger everywhere.
I believe we need to do some resting to get my spells back.
Yes, we want that haste ability that you have. Being able to attack quickly is such a boon.
And Lilanva's spellcasting as well. This looks like a sort of top-level floor encounter area if ever I've seen one. Really hard-hitting undead and Medusas that can turn us to stone. These shields are probably doing a great job at keeping us protected, and if we can get Rune to one level higher in his spellcasting, we can probably get him to cast Stone to Flesh, rather than using the various items that we may have that will reverse petrification. I imagine we've been picking up something that will do that. Maybe that magic powder that we have. It's quite likely that the game would throw things like that at you, just in case you have a party that doesn't have a lot of spellcasting. Why you'd want to go through this game with a party that doesn't have a lot of spellcasting, I don't know. There we go. And now that we've done that, we can continue exploring. And hopefully we can find what we're looking for here. Not walls that have been clawed at. Now, this is a place that we were told everything changed as we moved around. We can actually hear the various pressure plates, the invisible ones that we're stepping on. Either that, or there are lots of teleporters that I haven't noticed. I hope... Oh, hello! Well, there's one foe here. Hopefully these foes actually give us a lot of experience. Look at the damage difference between Valendra with the axe and Valendra with the polearm. It's night and day. Okay, here is a... Oh! Okay, not good. Lightning bolt, please. That dealt with a few of them. Maybe. Actually, it dealt with two of them. That was really good. These enemies are likely very difficult. Was there anything in here? No, just an empty room.
Can we find anything here in these corridors apart from death?
This is meant to be a challenge.
Not the kind of challenge I like. I like challenges with rewards at the end of them.
I don't think you're ever going to be so lucky. This corridor is leading to another door. This door we can open. What is in here? Another door that we can open. Oh, hello! How are you? Trying to sneak up on us, are you? Do not worry, we will not look at you. Or at least try our best not to. Okay, Valendra is poisoned. Didn't know that they could poison. Then again, it's been a long time since I have fought a Medusa in any D&D game. So, we will use Neutralize Poison. Good thing I still have that prepared. And then carry on, making sure to have this equipped all the time. What about in here? Anything? Well, I see one apparition. Have at thee! Hopefully having at thee will happen a little faster than what it is. Then again, you can get 13 with that axe, so you do just generally hit very hard. Anybody over here? Hopefully... Oh, well, there are some enemies. Let's just, use a fireball, I think. That only dealt with you. You can use a lightning bolt, though. Oh, you are both on that side. Marvellous. Helps us immensely. Over here is a corridor that, not surprisingly, leads to absolutely nothing. And so, the party continue to explore, and inevitably get lost, I imagine. Anything down here? Probably us getting lost would be a guess. Over here is nothing really. We're probably really lost. Is there anything here that we need to find? There's probably something that we need to find here that will be very important, I wager. Something that will be essential to completing the game. It's the kind of floor where they do that. They put something that is plot critical. We're not making... Oh, we are making progress. There is someone down here. No petrification has happened yet. I'm really glad for that. Hello? We should probably move over to here, so that we are not flanked by a Medusa. Or by you, who could have gone around the other side. I've no idea if... Ooh, 20! Ow, I've no idea if this is a circle. I've got to presume that it is, though. Haste is really making this quite easy. Comparatively, anyway. Right, let's very quickly use Lay on Hands here. And then re-equip this. I don't want to be having that shield unequipped for any longer than it needs to be. Nothing here. Over here is more corridor, leading to here and to over here. We're lost, aren't we? We're probably lost, yes. Is this an area we've already been to? It might very well be. Where are we going? There are more enemies for us to take care of. That's not surprising. Enemies are everywhere. Well, maybe we should use a piece of string. Who has a piece of string handy? I don't. Nobody brought string with them? It's not a typical piece of adventuring gear. Nonsense! Oh dear, there's lots of them here. Let's, very quickly move away. I have a fireball spell. It will help. They're not all gone, though. They will be. Don't worry. Oh, that's a relief. It's terrifying seeing so many of them. Indeed. And there was nothing even here. There's nothing anywhere in here. Don't lose hope, Sandstar. We will find a way out of here. Will we? Will we really? I'm starting to doubt that. We will find a way out. Or a way forward, anyway. Chances are forward will not be out. The thing did say that all the walls would shift, and that everything would change. And yet we are still alive. This has not beaten us yet. Yet. It will eventually, I fear. We've been here before. We have been here before. We've been to all these places before. Yep, I think we're pretty much lost. There are only so many places that we can go, however, so chances are we will make our way through here in time and find the things that we need to find, and inevitably find more enemies that we need to find as well. Ooh! There's something here. A tooth. Likely a key like we used before. Yes, indeed. Finally, we found something that was worth... I'd swear these walls have a mind of their own, shifting and moving. Agreed. We should be very careful, and keep our wits about us as we explore. And at the very least, see if we can find some string. When we go on another adventure, I promise I'll find some string and bring it with us. Good. And when we come back, folks, we're going to continue exploring this labyrinth. It doesn't have a Minotaur in it, it just has lots of tortured souls and Medusas that are trying to kill us. To date, none of them have turned us to stone. It probably won't last, though, that streak of good luck. Even with the bonuses to our saves versus petrification with these shields, at some point we're going to fail. I doubt our party is that high level that we will always succeed. And so, when we come back, we'll hopefully figure out our way through this labyrinth, and if we don't, we'll get lots of experience. I'd really like you to get to level 12 if you can. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.